Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Children's Story Hour. We're going to start off like we do every week with singing, so I need everyone to stand up. And we're going to sing Jesus Loves the Little Children. I think everyone knows that song, so make sure you sing at home while I sing here at church, and we'll sing together, okay? Here we go. Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world. Red and yellow, black and white, they are precious in His sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world. Good job. Now, you know what I like doing when we sing that song is when we sing red and yellow, black and white, if you're wearing that color, then you get to stand up when we say that color. So I'm going to sit down, and so whenever we say red, I'm going to stand up, and I have black and white on my skirt, so I get to stand up on red and black and white. So you look at your clothes or your pajamas, you probably guys are wearing your pajamas still. So see what color your pajamas are, and when we say red, yellow, black, and white, if you're wearing one of those colors, you pop up when we say your color, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. So we'll start again. Ready? Sing with me. Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world. Red and yellow, black and white, they are precious in His sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world. Did you remember to stand up on your color? We'll do it again on the second verse, and if we say your color, you stand up when we say your color. Ready? Jesus died for all the children of the world. Red and yellow, black and white, they are precious in His sight. Jesus died for all the children of the world. Good job. We'll do it one more time on Jesus rose for all the children. Ready? Jesus rose for all the children of the world. Red and yellow, black and white, they are precious in His sight. Jesus rose for all the children of the world. Good job, guys. Great singing. You can go ahead and sit down, fold your hands, and put them right on your lap because we're going to get right into today's story. And today's story is about Snappy the turtle. So we're going to see what important lesson Snappy the turtle learns today. On a warm May day, Mother Turtle laid 5 eggs in the safety of an alligator nest. A mother alligator watched over her nest of eggs at the same time she protected the turtle eggs. After all the alligator's eggs were hatched, the baby turtles began to hatch out. One of the cutest baby turtles that came out was snapping his jaws so hard that his mother just had to name him Snappy. So he was Snappy the turtle. Snappy took right off towards the water. There was no stopping him. From the moment Snappy went into the water, it was instant love. Next to swimming, Snappy loved to eat. How many of you love to eat? Well, Snappy loved to eat. The only thing was that Snappy did not look at what he ate. He would swim right up to anything and start eating it. Snappy's mother would try to encourage him to take his time and look at the food he was eating. Often he would swim up, take a bite, and swim off again. Snappy would eat anything that he could sink his teeth into. He would eat fish, he would eat grassy weeds, he even ate dead old meat, but Snappy was just too busy to obey. Snappy's mother began to warn him about some of the habits that he was forming. Snappy did not know what habits were, so his mother told him, habits are the things we do over and over and over and over again. We do them so often that we don't think about it when we do them. Some habits are bad and some habits are good. Snappy tried to think of some good habits that he was forming. Is making my bed a good habit? Snappy asked. Yes, replied his mother. Can you think of some other good habits that you do? Snappy asked his mother for help. How about being honest with others? Or what about obeying your parents or those in authority over you? She asked Snappy. Snappy was swimming in and out while his mother was talking. She asked, well, what are some bad habits that people can form? Snappy thought to think about it for a minute, but then he just swam away without answering. Late that afternoon, Snappy's mother was sunning on a log when Snappy swam up behind her and snapped his teeth really loud, and his mother jumped out of her sleep. You almost made me jump out of my shell, you little rascal, stormed Mother. Don't do that again. Then Mother told Snappy to come and sit on the log with her. She sang to him about habits. "Do you know some bad habits are easily formed in our lives?" asked Snappy's mother. "Cheating," snapped out Snappy. "That's good," said his mother. "Cheating is a bad habit. Are there any other bad habits that you can think of?" How about telling stories?" said Snappy. "Yes, lying is a big bad habit that we can build into our lives," voiced Mother Turtle. "I can't think of anything else I do that's a bad habit," stated Snappy. "Well, what about not obeying immediately when you're told to do something the first time? Or here's one for you. It's important to form the habit of taking time to chew your food when you eat. You run in, snap a bite of food, and off you go. You're forming a habit that can get you in trouble," responded Mother. "Not me," added Snappy. "I can outswim them all." Doesn't seem like Snappy's paying very much attention to what his mother's saying. One day, as Snappy was sunning on a log, he noticed a big white object floating on the pond. He watched and watched. The big white object floated first one way, and then it would float the other way. Well, Snappy's interest was aroused. He slid off the log and went into the water. Swimming near the bobbing white object, he could smell something delicious. Snappy decided he wanted the food and swam as fast as he could straight for the wonderful smell. Well, what Snappy did not know was that someone had taken a milk jug and tied a baited hook onto the handle end of the jug and thrown it into the water. Snappy was swimming so fast that he didn't even notice the fishing line. Soon as he grabbed the food, he hollered, "Ow!" It was too late. The hook had gone through his jaw. He tried to get loose. He took off swimming as deep as he could go, but the empty jug just kept pulling him back up. He swam over to the bank's edge and clawed in the mud, trying to break the line that held the hook. But it was useless. Nothing he tried would work. Why hadn't he listened to his mother? Someone was coming. Snappy could see a big, dark shadow move across the water. The man stooped down and lifted the jug out of the water, with Snappy dangling at the end of the line. "Ah, you're not big enough to keep," said the fisherman, unhooking Snappy, and he tossed him back into the water. "Go grow up, and I'll come back and catch you in a year or two." With his heart racing, Snappy swam as deep and as fast as he could go. He then hurried to his mother and told her everything that had happened. "Now you will always have a reminder of this habit and a very narrow escape," Snappy's mother told him, feeling the hole where the hook had been. Now Snappy could sing to his mother and the others of the lessons he learned. Habits do have hooks that can catch and snare us. Next time there may be different results. We must always be careful of the habits that we form, Mother Turtle warned, and not allow them to have control over us. Let's be cautious that no hooks of habits catch us, so they will not leave any scars. And that was an important lesson on habits. You know, remember what Snappy's mom said? A habit was something that we do over and over and over again without even thinking. And it's very important that all the habits we form in our lives are for good things and not for bad things. And that's what our Bible verse is going to talk about today, about figuring out which are the good habits and which are the bad habits. And we'll get to that in just a minute. But first we're going to do our drawing to see who is going to win some Happy Meal for saying their verse from last week. I saw that Aiden said his verse, and Ty and Wesley and Skylar, Mia and Ella, you all did such a great job. And I've put your names in my M&M jar, and one of you is going to get some Happy Meal this week. So let's see who it is. It is Ty. Good job, Ty Trout. You're going to get some Happy Meal for saying your verse. You did a wonderful job on that. And so I will send that to you in the mail this week. But our Bible verse for this week is 1 Thessalonians 5:21. And 1 Thessalonians 5:21 says this. It says, "Prove all things, hold fast to that which is good." That verse means to prove all things means to look at all the things you do, all your habits, and the habits that you want to hang on to are the ones which are good. So it says, prove all things, hold fast to that which is good. 1 Thessalonians 5:21. So you guys learned that verse for today. Have your parents send in a video of you saying it before Saturday, and I'll put your name in the jar, and you might get some happy mail next week. Thank you for all the kids who sing along with me and watch me every week and say your verse and send that in. I am so proud of you all. You do such a great job every week. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we will see you next week. Bye for now.